What's up, everybody? This is Siberian Tiger coming at you with a review. Try to do a quick one of the Asajj Ventress mythos statue by Sideshow Collectibles. This is 1/5 scale. It is limited to 4,500. Pretty big number for a limited run. I would have liked to have seen maybe 2,000 something. It would have made me feel a lot better about having it. But this will sell out eventually, and now who knows, maybe it will become a grail one day. But just based on how it looks alone, and the character, and how cool she is, and how beloved she is for anybody who knows her and watches the Clone Wars, I definitely see a nice price increase when that day finally comes, which I don't think will be anytime soon with that really high edition number. But for now, yeah, I think she maybe started shipping a week or two ago to most people, and I've had her for a couple days myself, and now I've had the chance to formulate a pretty good opinion of her, and we'll work our way from the bottom up with the weakest part of the base, weakest part of the statue being the base. The paint applications are not the greatest, as you could see. It's nice. It's not the focal point of the statue, so it doesn't necessarily have to be as crazy detailed as the rest as we move up, but I would have liked to have seen more detail put into it. You know, it kind of looks mushy. You know, we got the green here. It doesn't really blend. It's just like someone spun this around and painted some green. And I sound like I'm complaining, but maybe I am. I'd rather have seen a little more detail. The skull, the Zabrak skull, is pretty cool. We can see some horns growing on it, or not quite growing anymore, it's dead. But it's really cool. I would like to have seen more dark in there. This looks a little bright with just stark white in juxtaposition to this skull here, which is so well done and detailed. Try to get more of the back here. This is a separate piece. It's magnetized in. Got some gnarled roots and everything. It's a really cool concept. I love the idea behind this. I love the design. And then we work our way up to the skull that's kind of like overgrown, or the roots are overgrown in the skull. Now this is where the details get phenomenal, like the paintwork and the apps, like the light subtle greens here and the browns. Definitely looks really lifelike here. You know, this whole base tells a story. Who knows how long this has been here and who killed it or how it died. But it's really cool. The teeth, the horns, the sockets for the eyes, the nose, all really well done. Working our way up to the actual character herself, we got this foot is just set on here, whereas the other foot behind her is the one with the peg that sets her in. There's no chance of her falling over. It's really quite sturdy once you have her in there. The wrap, the sculpting, and the paintwork definitely make it look very well done and detailed. Some of the belts and the little tassels here are kind of like maybe like a PVC or a vinyl plastic, all glued on afterwards. The details in there are really well done, not too sloppy. As you can see, moving around, they got the silver accents and the design, and then more of the belt. Really well done. You know, I've seen pieces where that with silver is just globbed everywhere, so it's really nice to see how well this is painted. And we got the feathers in the back. It's really cool. The Mythos line is supposedly kind of like more or less a what if. This being a situation where I guess where Asajj, what if she becomes the successor to Mother Talzin, I guess. A character that you'll know from the Clone Wars if you watch it. The lightsabers are really cool. kind of have that old school Ralph McQuarrie effect where it's kind of like bursting from the energy at the tip and then works its way to a point. Very cool. Looks like candy, almost want to eat it. Again, with the wraps, these look so cool. Like the details and the way it's sculpted, how they pull that off is phenomenal. I think this is sculpted by two brothers or something. I don't know their names, but kudos to those guys. Another angle from this arm. These both hands are separate. You can see the seam line here. These are magnetized in with strong magnets. Working our way up to the belly / chest area. Again, more with the really well done wraps. You can see like the lines and the, it's almost like a fabric sculpt look to it. Really well done. And then the money shot being her portrait. This is her, I would say, the standard portrait, because this is what she looks like in the show in terms of all the tattoos and the actual having eye pupils and irises. But you could see the really cool details up in there that'll probably be covered by like a lot of shadows, but having the light shine on her face, you could see all the intricate details and the tattoo and the actual pupils. Now for me, this is the look I'm going for, because she does come with two portraits, which I'll show you in a second, the alternate one. But this is the one for me. This is the one I will display her with. Very fragile. I know I've seen quite a few people get theirs damaged. I'm not sure what material this is, but it could be like a PVC or a resin. But it's definitely not something I want to mess with. But let's try the other portrait. Yeah, the magnets are really strong on these. I've never had a statue quite like her where I feel like at any moment she could break. There's so many small, pointy pieces. Get a close-up of this portrait before I put it on. As you can see, no eyes. Well, there are eyes, no pupils. Really high gloss on the lips. Just a straight-up bald look. You can see like the skin and how it's highlighted with some airbrushing. Really well done. And just like the other one, pops in with a strong magnet. Yeah, she looks evil right there. Don't want to mess with her. But overall, this is an amazing piece. I definitely recommend it. A little high in the price, but that's just what's happening nowadays. Everything's just going up. People are paying for them, so they're just going to keep increasing the prices. You know, back when I started collecting, maybe you get something like this for 250 bucks. Now they're going for like 650. But the details are getting better too, so you know, I'm not going to complain about that. I'd rather pay more for something with more to it. But one more real quick thing I'll do is I'll show you a comparison with Darth Sideous, Count Dooku, her master, former master / her murderer. It looks, I'm trying to get a closer comparison. Let me see what I can do here with the head. Just get you an idea, because she's 1/5 scale and he's 1/6 scale. So they're pretty close. She definitely compares better to the 1/6 scale than she does the quarter scale stuff. I have a lot of premium format figures, and yeah, she's way smaller than them. But she's an amazing addition to the collection. I'm really happy I got her. I might try to save up and get that Darth Maul one. I do have quite a few Darth Maul stuff in my collection, so I don't know if I need another, but that pose is just amazing. It's made by the same people, I believe, the same sculptors. So anyway, before I keep rambling on, I think I said enough. I do appreciate your viewing this. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave any comments or questions or whatever. Some feedback would be really helpful. Thanks so much. I will catch you with the next review. Bye.